Good afternoon, fellow patriots and defenders of democracy. Welcome to the madness. My name is Beverton, contrary to what I'm called in the comments section. You can call me Bev, but either way, I'm here. We're going to be talking about some things and, I don't know, things we deal with. That's pertaining to car parts and my adventure so far and the things I've learned. We're going to be working on the E302Jz swap, the only difference between this and the historically normal 2JZ swap you see everywhere else. This car has a CD09 transmission in it, which is from a Nissan 350 or 370Z, and that's basically the difference. No one's really ventured down that road, and that's what makes this particular E30 unique. So, let's go on to what is at hand here and the main focus of what we're going to be talking about. This is a wonderful E30 dash that I bought for a little or nothing. I think this was like $75. I don't remember exactly what it is, but it wasn't too far away. It looks wonderful. It's here. I bought this about 2-3 months ago. I bought it a while ago. Now, when I bought it, it had one little crack here, and one minor crack here, and like beginning cracks in the back of here. Now, after putting it down, and it's inside in a relatively cozy environment, these cracks decided to grow. They're growing. They're sprouting little legs and venturing off into the world, and that's irritating. Now, let's go back in time to something we did earlier. This is the original dash that came with the car. We have this here. We're supposed to be flocking this dash. Now, because I am a stickler for things, and mysteriously this is something I've discovered with myself, I took my time doing this. I reamed out the cracks down, melted in the thing that should be on plastic type entities. And you know what? I'll link to the video in like this corner or wherever. One of them corners. It'll be up there. It'll show you what was done to get it to this point. So upon getting it to this point, we put it down for a while, and then I revisited it because I was trying to figure out which one of these dashes I wanted to flock. Now, upon revisiting it, this is separating at little corner here a little bit. This one's kind of doing the same thing. And as you see, here, also the crack points on the new dash that we have up here. And essentially it looks like there's a bunch of micro cracks in all of this. So that's what's going on within the dash that we have. So let's get back up here and I'll talk to you further about what's going to happen going forward. So yes, now that you've seen what's going on with the dash, this is my procedure going forward and what I plan on doing. I'm going to stop overthinking and fidgeting with things as much as I normally do, and I'm gonna just start throwing things back into the car, because if we really took the approach that I take to doing things, this will never get done. So today, we're gonna put the newer one into the car. And we're gonna put some other goodies associated with the dash into the car. Or I'll attempt to do so. So here we go. Yeah, let's roll the beautiful beam footage of trying to fumble it into the car as we speak. One of the most irritating things for me to do in this car is mess with this dash. But you know. But things you need to know. The 4 main bolts holding up the entire dash are 10mm, and of course, find your 10mm. Man, look at this, all this stuff on here. We don't even know we got to this point. So this is what's up. Well, first, here's a little comparison. Here's the steering wheel you're replacing with this one. There's really nothing wrong with this one other than age, but here we go. So, before we get to this point, you're going to take off the steering wheel, and you're going to need that contact point on the back there. It's currently pressed on the hub. You're going to unscrew it from the original steering wheel. It was being held in place by a 2 Phillips screwdriver. And then you're going to cut off the back, and the back was here, and now mysteriously it walked off, because that's what things do when I'm ready to film. Anyway, it had a protruding part that was similar to this that came up. You cut it off, and you're gonna sand down the inside of the lip so it slides over the hub so it sits flush. Sits flush, flat as possible. So if you want a reference point, if you pull off the back of it, you see this is a little open section here on it. That's how much is left on it, barely anything. So yeah, there you go, reference point. So moving forward from there, the electrical system of the horn is bisexual. And I guarantee you, you'll never forget it now because I just attached 6 to something on the car. The electrical ports are just going all over the place. No one cares. They're just doing whatever they feel like and going on about their business. So you basically just need to connect the wires up. Make sure they're not shorting against any frame or any point that would close the circuit and basically start or make the horn go off. And that's all there is to it. You got this, man. And in the event you don't have it, just hit me up in the comment section. I will walk you through it. So let's get back to doing stuff. Alright, I just wired up all the wires in here. And no sweet music. Now music. I'm just checking it this way because there's no electricity in the car and I don't feel like wiring up all the electronics to ensure that all my wires and what have you aren't grounding out on anything. So that's a wonderful way to check. Alright, you're going to get in the car when you're reattaching everything. Make sure all the dots, your steering is centered and all the dots line up. And, you know, regular screw things up from there. But nothing too crazy. After you're done putting on the thing, you know, we already went to the back and talked about this thing. Now, this is on. Ow. Seems like it's more of a pain in the ass than it's worth, but it seems. All is well. I got something better for you though. Hold on. If I didn't throw it away, but give me a second. So yeah, now that it's in here, relatively small. That's the dash in all its irritating glory. And this is something I'm certain we all forgot about. The digital dash. Boom. And if I didn't throw away the backing, we'd probably be able to bolt that in right now. But you know, like I said, I stayed doing stupid things. But yeah, this is it. This is almost what it'll look like in here, but it'll be lit up. And for the next go around, I'll be, well, you're not gonna really go around. I'll be finding some wires in here, cleaning up some wires and running some wires, like even the horn button, and getting all the wires on the back end of this, because I'm certain you're not that important. You're not that interested in what I'm doing in regards to that. It's like, hey, get the car done. Until next time, welcome to the madness, man.